guys, we're back at Animal Wonders, and today I'd like to share some tips and tricks on how freezing food can make life better for you and the animals in your care. The first tip is for those humans out there who share their life with cats. Cats tend to enjoy warmer weather, but summer heat can sometimes become a stressor. You can help your furry friend beat the heat with a little treat. Give them a cat-cicle. Just mix a spoonful of high-quality ground chicken with a little bit of water in the bottom of a Dixie cup. Freeze, and then push it out into a dish and serve. This frozen treat is a fun and tasty way to help keep them cool. The next tip goes out to all those bird lovers and companions. Whether you feed a base of formulated pellets or a high-quality seed mix, it's important to include a variety of vegetables and fruit in their diet as well. If you only have 1 or 2 feathered friends, it can sometimes be difficult not to waste produce that's specifically bought for the birds. Luckily, there's an easy fix. Wash and chop up whatever amount of produce you purchase, then separate into daily portions. Next, seal in airtight containers and freeze. You can then use 1 frozen serving each day. If it's cooler weather, take the portion out of the freezer and put it in the fridge the night before. Then you can let it thaw out before serving the next morning. On warmer days, you can serve the portion frozen for a new experience for your bird friend. Do you share your life with a dog? If you do, then you know that purchasing food can sometimes be a challenge when you're trying to find the best deal while also providing good nutrition. If you feed a dry diet of kibble, there's a trick to being able to buy in bulk while keeping it from spoiling or expiring. Once a bag is opened, most dry kibble expires in just 4 to 6 weeks, which if you have smaller dogs who eat less, means that you have to buy smaller bags, which is more expensive than buying in bulk. If you want to take advantage of the savings that come with buying in bulk, here's the trick to making it last. Once you open the manufacturer's bag, immediately pour into several airtight containers. Ziploc bags work great. Push out all the air from the bag, seal, and freeze. Keep frozen until needed. If properly stored, the dry kibble can last up to 8 months. And my last frozen tip is for those of you caring for our slithery little friends, snakes. Many snake owners find that offering a frozen thawed meal is a convenient way to feed their snake. Frozen thawed means that the mouse or rat has been humanely euthanized and then frozen. You then take out 1 serving at a time, warm it up, and offer it to your snake. But sometimes snakes can be picky eaters, especially if they're young. If your picky eater isn't thrilled about the idea of eating frozen thawed, you can help make it more appealing with this little trick. Start by putting the warm serving inside a small paper bag. Next, put the snake in too and fold the top several times. Lastly, put the bag inside their enclosure and leave them alone. Being in a close space with their meal without any visual distractions is a great way to entice them to eat. And once they've eaten a frozen thawed meal, they'll usually do it again. If not, it's easy to continue to use the bag trick until they graduate from it. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that these tips and tricks on how to utilize the simplicity of freezing food can help make you and your friends live an easier life together. If you'd like to learn more about animals or go on an adventure with us every week, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Animal Wonders Montana. If you have any questions for me, you can leave them in the comments below. Thanks guys, and we'll see you next week. I think Steve is going to be an amazing ambassador just because he's so relaxed and he does enjoy a lot of different people's company. Good job, buddy.